My name is Jack Edkins. I'm from Durban in South Africa. Excuse my voice, it's a little bit hoarse from the operation. South Africa is a very long way to come, so it's unusual for people to go so far to go and get an operation, but the research that I did indicated to me that it was well worth coming all this way with my wife to have the surgery that I had. I have been here before. I had neck surgery, endoscopic neck surgery, and that was such a success that it was an obvious choice to come back again, but there was a lot more to the story than that. This time I came for thoracic surgery, which is surgery in the middle of the back, and that's a very dangerous operation. And I'd been to see about 5 or 6 neurosurgeons in my own country, and out of those 5 or 6, only one of them said that he was prepared to do the operation, and the one man that said he could do it had only done a few. So it was a very difficult decision to make to have the surgery in the first place. And then I phoned a man in London. Actually, I phoned all over the world before I came here, and I spoke to a man that owns the Spinal Foundation in London, and he knows Dr. Gun Choi personally, and he said that if he himself had to have a thoracic surgery, there's only one man that he would choose, and that's Dr. Gun Choi, because he felt that Dr. Choi was the best in the world. And of course that made me feel a lot better. Although I already knew Dr. Choi, the risk of the operation makes a person feel quite nervous. Anyway, so then once I decided to come, we came. But it had been about 18 months of struggling with pain, and my wife had lots of sleepless nights because I was in pain, and the whole family suffered actually in this period of time before the operation, because it was a very difficult condition to deal with. And it wasn't a minimally invasive surgery, which Wooridul is famous for, but it was one level above what they call level 1 surgery, which is microsurgery. And the difference between microsurgery and normal open surgery is that normal open surgery is they open you up completely, and microsurgery is they make a small incision and they make the collateral damage. They make the damage to the rest of your body as little as possible. So 5 days, it's been about 6 or 7 days now since the operation. About 5 days after the operation, I was in almost pain-free, and as I sit here now, I have very little pain. I can walk around, I can get out of bed, get into bed. I'm flying home now without any worries. The symptoms that I had before I came was lots of pain in my ribs and in the front of my chest, continuous pain, and I had nerve pain in the back of my legs and in my feet, and those symptoms seem to have disappeared. I have no pain in my ribs anymore, except where the actual cut was made, and I don't feel any nerve pain in my legs. So I'm very, very encouraged by that. And one of the things, actually, it's a funny story, but the reason I came to Wooridul in the very beginning to have my neck surgery was because I love playing golf. And I didn't want to have fusion because after fusion the odds of playing golf are much less. So with minimally invasive surgery that Wooridul provides, you can play golf as normal. But then I needed the thoracic surgery as well, and I also was told that after the thoracic surgery you'll never play golf again. But Dr. Choi told me today that I will be able to play golf. So that was that was really like a big Christmas present for me. And I'd like to thank the staff at Wooridul are really world class. Yeah, they're very friendly, very efficient. They know exactly what they're doing.
The food's very good.
The food's very good. The food is like designed for international patients. 3 meals a day. In fact, there's so much food you can't eat it all.
The rooms are outstanding.
The rooms are brilliant, better than most hotels. And your coordinator is very efficient, and you never feel like you are on your own. You get well treated. The speed at which you get attended to is much quicker than a normal hospital, in my experience. And I've been to a few hospitals in because I'm 54, so I've been to a few hospitals. So all in all, I can really highly recommend everything about Wooridul. Thank you very much.